Hey everyone, my name is Katie, and in this video I'll be talking about Howard Rheingold's social media literacies. Specifically, I'll be talking about network awareness, using the social media platform LinkedIn to describe how it can be applied in real life. Before I get into all of that though, who is Howard Rheingold? So Howard Rheingold is an American critic, teacher, and author who has done extensive work on the topic of online communities and cyberspace in general. In 1993, he released his book, The Virtual Community: Homesteading on the Electronic Frontier, gaining a huge amount of attention and pushing him to become one of the top commentators on the topic. The topic of today's video is his more recent work, Attention and Other 21st Century and Social Media Literacies. The article outlines what he calls social media literacies, which are basically skills that are important to have when navigating the internet and, most importantly, social media. The 5 social media literacies are attention, participation, collaboration, network awareness, and critical consumption, also known as crap detection. While I would love to describe and give examples for all 5 of the literacies, I'm only going to be going into detail about number 4, network awareness. To put it simply, network awareness is exactly what it sounds like, awareness of your network. Back in the old days, your network consisted of only people that you knew in person, and your personal reach was limited to the people standing right in front of you. Now, we can meet and talk to pretty much anyone, anywhere in the world. Part of what is most important about 21st century network awareness is critically looking at who is in our network, how they are in our network, and why they are in our network. So, how does network awareness relate to LinkedIn? Well, LinkedIn is a networking site after all, mostly used by business professionals and creatives to connect with those they've met both inside and outside of professional settings. On LinkedIn, users are able to add people they know as what are called connections to build their network on the site. It's pretty clear how this relates to Rheingold's concept of network analysis, since they both focus on knowing exactly who is part of your network or your connections. So that last aspect of LinkedIn focuses on the who of your social network, but most of the people you add as connections are just people you've met in one way or another. But, like Rheingold says, it is important to think about the quality of our connections and why we want to make or keep these connections at all. This is where the groups section of LinkedIn comes in. Using groups, users can join groups of others with shared interests, skills, professions, or education, even if they aren't people you have met or added as connections. This is a way to be more critical of who you allow into your network and why, since you're interacting with people based on things you have in common, rather than just the fact that you happen to know them. Like Rheingold says, you have to decide which people you're going to allow into your attention sphere. All in all, I think it's pretty clear how this specific example of LinkedIn relates to network awareness. Even though this is the only social media literacy that I talked about, it's important to note that all 5 of Rheingold's literacies are interconnected. And so they are always being used together and can't really be isolated completely. Anyway, thanks so much for watching!